Hi there, it's Nicola from Beauty Flash. Today I'm speaking with Dermalogica's Education Executive Victoria. She's going to be telling us about this new product, the biolumin-c serum. I've been lucky enough to use it before it gets launched for the last 2 weeks, and I love it. It feels like it's actually doing something amazing to my skin. So Victoria's going to tell us some more about it. So yeah, the biolumin-c serum, what can you tell me?
Yeah. Well, in a nutshell, it is a high performance serum, and it really uses the latest and the most advanced forms of vitamin C, and it does 3 key things for your skin. So it brightens, so it really gives your skin a great luminosity, a great glow, so it's good for if your skin's a bit dull or you get a bit of pigmentation, uneven skin tone. It also firms the skin, so it really helps with the signs of aging, fine lines, wrinkles, and really helps to firm the skin. And it also defends the skin, so it's really great at protecting your skin from those environmental aggressors, so UV, pollution, those things that dramatically age our skin over time. It gives a great defense against that.
So vitamin C, what's all the hype about? There seems to be a lot of products with vitamin C on the market at the moment.
There is. Vitamin C is a real kind of hero skincare ingredient. It's a fabulous antioxidant, and it does loads of really great things for the skin. And when we talk about something being an antioxidant, we're talking about it helping with something called free radicals, which you may have heard of. Free radicals really are everywhere, but particularly when we are exposed to UV light or pollution, but even things like internal stress, poor diet, medications, even lack of sleep. So all of those things will cause a lot of free radicals within the body and within the skin. And vitamin C really quenches and neutralizes those free radicals. So that's how it helps to protect the skin, defends the skin, and really help with things like premature aging. The other thing that vitamin C, why it's really important for skin, is that when your skin produces and makes collagen, which is the kind of key protein that it's like the scaffolding of your skin that keeps your skin firm, the kind of recipe, if you like, for making collagen, it actually requires vitamin C. Right. So the more vitamin C we have available, the better the skin can produce its own collagen. And it's also been proven that vitamin C can enhance your skin's own natural defenses. So it actually enables the skin to better defend itself against these free radicals and what we call oxidative stress.
So it all sounds quite sciencey. What makes Dermalogica's vitamin C different to any other that I can buy?
So the key difference really is the type and the quality of vitamin C that we use. So within biolumin-c serum we use a highly stable form of vitamin C, and stability is actually a really important point when we talk about vitamin C, because not all vitamin C is the same. So pure vitamin C, which is known as ascorbic acid, so you might see that on packaging, or L-ascorbal for example. Pure vitamin C is actually highly unstable. So it very easily degrades by air, light, heat, etc. And what can happen is when you have a vitamin C product is it can very easily break down, degrade, and what we call oxidize. And the way that you might have seen that before with vitamin C serums is they turn brown.
Right.
So it's a bit like when you cut open an apple and you leave it and the skin starts to oxidize and all the vitamins are broken down and the flesh turns brown.
Yeah.
So if you've had a vitamin C serum and it started to turn brown, maybe even smell a little bit funky, then really the vitamin C is being used up and being broken down. So effectively, that's not going to be as potent when you put it on the skin. So what we did with biolumin-c serum at Dermalogica is we tested it against a couple of key brand competitors out there that actually use a higher percentage of vitamin C than we do. But it was quite interesting because what the studies showed is that we had quite a lot of oxidation and turning brown of these other competitive serums, whereas the Dermalogica one barely changed colour.
Okay.
So we're super confident that you're getting the purest, most stable, potent form of vitamin C when you're putting it onto the skin. Now, the other important thing is that whilst vitamin C does all these amazing things for the skin, it can only do that if it's getting into the skin.
Right.
And we talk about that as the bioavailability of the vitamin C. So in other words, how deep is it going into the skin and how much of a good job can it do? So in order to feel really confident of the bioavailability of Dermalogica's vitamin C, again, we compared biolumin-c serum to those competitors, and our results showed that the biolumin-c serum was over 3 times more bioavailable than those key competitors.
So it's working 3 times better than the competitors.
Yes, it's getting deeper into the skin, so
wow.
the skin cells can actually utilise it, which is really exciting.
So is it just all vitamin C that's making my skin feel good, or is there anything else in there as well?
No, so it's not just the vitamin C. So we've got those stable forms of vitamin C. We actually use 2 different types within the biolumin-c serum, but we've also complexed that with a designer peptide. So that will really help to boost collagen production. So peptides kind of mimic the skin's own natural messengers to boost collagen production. So that will really enhance the firming and the anti-aging aspect of the product. We've also got in there some lactic acid, a little bit of hydroxy acid, which will help to smooth the skin, exfoliate if you like, and that will also help with the smoothness and the brightening action of the product. And then we also have in there some lovely plant extracts. So we've got chia seed oil and Sephora japonica flower. These are really high in antioxidants themselves. Chia seed oil is also really high in omega-3 fatty acid, so they also really help from the defense and the barrier protection point of view as well. So it's not just vitamin C.
Yeah, wow.
Now you've been using it for a couple of weeks now and loving it. So share with me how you've kind of integrated that into your routine at home.
So yeah, I am loving it. I'm using it twice a day, both in the morning and in the evening. I'm washing my face, cleansing it and toning, and then I apply this just before a moisturiser. I love it. I do love it, but I just want to make sure that I'm doing it the right way.
Yes, yes.
So can we have a look at the product?
Yeah, absolutely. So for everyone watching, you'll see that we've got this kind of heavy glass bottle, and it's also opaque as well to protect the vitamin C inside from kind of light and air and degrading. And then it's got this little pipette, so you just squeeze it, and that will suck up about half a pipette's worth. And then we'll just, hopefully you can see on the camera, it's very fluid.
It is, and it's just lovely. A little goes a long, long way, and it's not greasy, it's not sticky. It is just such a nice product to use as you know, part of your regimen.
It feels amazing, and I think we work really, really hard to get the consistency right, because a lot of vitamin C serums are quite sticky and tacky.
Yeah, exactly.
And this feels really light, really hydrating. It's not oily, it's not heavy, and it just literally just soaks in the skin. So you have been using it right. You clean your skin, you can tone, so you can spritz with your favourite toner, and then just apply those few drops, literally just smooth it onto the skin and then moisturise. So that's absolutely fine. I think in terms of who it's for, obviously it sits in the Age Smart line, and it has that kind of anti-aging action, but I think don't be put off if you're a little bit younger or even a little bit more oily or combination, because it's not greasy.
Not at all.
It's very, very hydrating, and I think that if you're looking for age defense and preventing that premature aging, it will give you a lot of that antioxidant defense against your key environmental aggressors that prematurely age your skin. So you've been using it morning and night, which is great, so you can use it both. I think if there's any retinol users watching, if you're using retinol, carry on using that in your nighttime regimen, but then use your biolumin-c serum in the morning, and they complement each other really, really nicely. In the daytime, make sure you're wearing your SPF, which is something that we always advocate at Dermalogica. And it's interesting because an SPF will only block out about 55% of the free radicals that are generated through UV exposure. So there's quite a big window of free radical damage that's still attacking our skin. So by having that potent vitamin C antioxidant underneath your sunscreen, that's really going to bolster and give you that kind of ultimate daytime defense. And then at night time, my favourite is to use it and then put the Sound Sleep Cocoon over the top. So you can again use it on clean skin at night, and you can apply your Sound Sleep Cocoon over the top if you want to. So that will again just give you the ultimate in kind of nighttime recovery and regeneration. But I think you'll probably attest within 1 to 2 weeks of using it, you can see and feel the results. Yeah,
completely. I just love to use it. I know that that's what I must do in the evenings, what I must do in the morning. It just makes my skin feel just really lovely, really nice and soft and smooth, and the product is lovely. It's not sticky, and it's just lovely.
I think the key thing that everyone's noticed is the glow, that kind of inner brightness. Your skin looks amazing, and if you've got any dullness or uneven pigmentation, it will really help with that. So within a couple of weeks you should see a really good difference.
So if you want brighter skin from within, order your product at beautyflash.co.uk.